What's up, guys? I'm Chad Barnes, and welcome to the channel. Here, it's all about real car talk, from simple fixes to smart driving tips and keeping your ride in top shape. If that sounds good to you, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button, and make sure you watch all the way through. There's a lot of good stuff coming. Let's get to it.
The brand, 1958 to 1980, the Hongqi brand belongs to the Chinese concern FAW, that first automobile plant, which was built with the support of the USSR in 1953 and started with the production of licensed copies of Soviet trucks. It is believed that the idea of developing the first national Chinese car belongs to Mao Zedong, the founder and chairman of the Chinese Communist Party, included the auto industry in his ambitious political campaign Great Leap Forward of the 1950s. The development of China's own car began in 1955, and in 1959 the first Hongqi model, the CA72 limousine, was put on the assembly line. The design of the novelty was inspired by the Soviet and American car industry, and it was used exclusively by high-ranking Chinese officials and party elite. In 1966, the serial production of Hongqi CA770 model began, which received quite impressive dimensions and was notable for luxurious interior trim, including carved elements in traditional Chinese style. The sedan with 3 rows of seats is known worldwide as the vehicle of PRC leaders and foreign guests of the highest rank. A little later, as part of the expansion of the Hongqi model range, the first Chinese car for special services was developed, the armored sedan Hongqi CA772. In 1980, the model CA774 was presented, which replaced the outdated sedan CA770. In the same year, the production of 19-seat light bus CA630 was launched, which was used by hotels, travel agencies and government organizations. In 1984, based on the CA750 midsize sedan, the CA750F model was developed, which became the first Chinese front-wheel drive sedan. In the late 1980s, Hongqi's production declined markedly as a result of economic reforms in China. Amid the opening of the Chinese market to foreign automakers, demand for domestic luxury cars fell. Brand revival 1990 to 2010. In the 1990s, the FAW concern decided to revive the Hongqi brand and started working on new models. Now Hongqi cars could be purchased not only by officials, but also by private individuals. In 1995, the sedan Hongqi CA7180 was presented, which was made on the basis of Audi 100, but never managed to find success. In 1998, the model CA7460 based on the Lincoln Town car made its debut. A new stage in the development of the brand began in 2000. In 2006, FAW presented Hongqi HQ3, built on the basis of Toyota Crown Majesta. The model was addressed to entrepreneurs and high-ranking officials, but despite the high quality and modern technology, the car could not achieve popularity that could be compared with Western competitors. New perspectives, 2010-present. Since the early 2010s, the Chinese government began to actively support the national car industry, which gave a new impetus to the development of the Hongqi brand. In 2012, the HQ3 model was replaced by the H7 sedan built on the basis of Toyota Crown. The car was positioned as transportation for officials from the level of minister and above. In 2016, the Hongqi L5 executive sedan was presented, which received a design in the style of the classic CA770 model. This model became the flagship of the brand and was used by the first persons of the Communist Party at high-level state events. With the launch of the H5 midsize sedan in 2018 and the HS7 and HS5 crossovers in 2019, which were the brand's first mass-market models. For a general audience, the brand has experienced a meteoric rise in popularity. In 3 years, sales of Hongqi vehicles have soared more than 20 times, from 4,702 units in 2017 to more than 100,000 units in 2019. In 2018, a new lineup was introduced to the public, including not only sedans, but also SUVs and electric vehicles. An important milestone was the introduction of the Hongqi H9, a luxury sedan that was positioned as a competitor to luxury German models. In 2020, Hongqi took another step forward with the launch of the brand's first electric crossover, the full-size HS9. The model generated keen interest in China and beyond. In 2022, production of the second-generation H5 sedan, HQ9 minivan, and LS7 crossover began. In 2023, production of the H6 liftback and HS3 crossover, as well as the second-generation L5 sedan was launched. The Hongqi QM7 bus and EH7 electric sedan were introduced at the same time. In 2024, the L1 full-size sedan made its debut. Hongqi on the global stage. In recent years, Hongqi has been actively developing in the international market. The Chinese brand seeks to compete with European and American automakers in the segment of luxury models. Thanks to government support and significant investments in innovative technologies, in the future Hongqi relies on the development of electric vehicles and autonomous driving systems. New developments of the brand are regularly demonstrated to the public at international auto shows both in Europe and the Middle East. Market positioning. Historically, Hongqi cars were associated by the public exclusively with power. They drove high-ranking Chinese officials, party leaders and foreign diplomats. For the average Chinese, Hongqi was almost an unattainable dream, a symbol of the elite, which not everyone is destined to touch. Times have changed since then. The growth of the economy in China has led to the fact that luxury is no longer the privilege of the chosen few. Hongqi has adapted to the new era and opened its doors to the general public. Now anyone with sufficient funds can touch the legend and sit behind the wheel of a car that was once a symbol of state power. Technologies and developments. When developing cars, Hongqi pays much attention to technology, firstly, to meet the requirements of international standards, and secondly, to introduce new developments in a timely manner. The company came up with the scheme of 4 countries and 10 places. The name encrypts the location of Hongqi's engineering centers, headquartered in Changchun. For example, in Nanjing, the brand has a division for the development of the latest technologies, attracting talented local specialists in the field of artificial intelligence and advanced communication technologies. In Hainan, the brand is testing cars for environmental impact, and in Shandong, it is building a test site to create a research platform for autonomous driving systems. In total, Hongqi's international team of technical experts numbers more than 5,000 people. Modern production Hongqi cars are produced in China at the H Smart factory. The factory is an assembly plant equipped with modern production lines. In addition to the main production facilities, the factory operates the Hongqi L Personalization Center. It is equipped with self-contained machinery but allows a number of manual operations such as sewing and engraving. This is essential to fulfill customized orders for exclusive interior finishes from the most demanding customers. For 2 consecutive years, 2018 and 2019, the company was awarded the title of China's Best Factory for its leadership in innovative manufacturing and high product quality. Key achievements: Hongqi 1.5T engine. The gasoline turbo engine operates on the millicycle with a high compression ratio of 11 Andt, DO Tandit, 5. It also features a number of advanced technologies such as intelligent temperature control, electronically controlled piston cooling, nozzles and variable displacement oil pumps. The engine's thermal efficiency reaches 39.06%, a record for Chinese mass-produced cars with an engine displacement of 1.5 liters. For this, Hongqi has received the No. 1 certificate of China Automotive Research Institute. Smile 1.0 platform. The H9 flagship sedan is the first Hongqi car built on the Smile 1.0 intelligent platform, which integrates several advanced technologies including, for example, the L2.5 autonomous driving system and an advanced voice assistant with artificial intelligence. Hydrogen engine. China's first 50 kilowatts hydrogen fuel cell engine for passenger cars is the CAFS 300 P50-1 developed by Hongqi. The motor, which is considered a breakthrough for the Chinese automobile industry in the field of hydrogen fuel cells, was installed in the H5 model especially for the 3rd International Conference on Hydrogen Energy and Fuel Cells. Conclusion: Hongqi has come a long way from a brand for party functionaries to a modern premium brand for the affluent public. Today Hongqi symbolizes not only the rich heritage of the Chinese automotive industry, but also its future, where tradition is combined with innovation. And you can get acquainted with Hongqi brand in person and test the current model range at the official dealer, Major Advertising LLC, Aurora Auto Center. ERID, 2 VFNXWPVBMA. In conclusion, Hongqi stands as a symbol of China's automotive ambitions, blending rich heritage with cutting-edge technology. As the flagship brand of the Chinese car industry, it not only reflects the nation's rapid growth in manufacturing and innovation, but also sets the stage for a competitive future in the global market. With its commitment to luxury, performance, and sustainability, Hongqi is poised to redefine the landscape of the automotive world, proving that the red flag is not just a symbol of history, but a beacon of progress. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Hongqi's remarkable story.